I say this with slight concern.
Okay.
I think the gay ghost may have returned.
Oh, Explain what the gay ghost is.
For those of you who don't know, I was my room at university was haunted by a gay ghost. I felt the presence of a man in my bed most nights. One night, I felt like the man was on top of me. How does this still make you laugh? You Swiss shit. Anyway, new house. There's been a couple of bumps in the night. Okay, and
Bet you there has.
and the other night, 2:00 in the morning,
Yeah.
the shower decides to turn itself on.
Oh.
I'm not even joking. Right, I shit myself. I absolutely fucking shit myself. Right. So at first I thought it was a burglar. Now.
Why? How does that even? Because does your shower? Is it? It's not a power shower.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, so is it? Okay.
So anyway, so I shit myself and thought it's burglar. Now I don't know why. I thought he's robbed me and thought.
At least he's clean.
I stink. I'm gonna have a shower. I've just robbed him blind. So I picked up the first thing that was on my bedside table, which was Nick Grimshaw's book that I'm reading at the moment, which is aptly called Soft Lad. So and a can of deodorant. So I don't know what else. Maybe I spray him under his armpits after he's. Hiya, Mr. Burglar. Do you want me to spray? Do you want some talc? It's in the cupboard. That kind of thing. But I thought
Talcum powder.
I thought I'll spray him in the eye
Right.
and then whack him round head with Grimmy's book.
Yes.
Anyway, I went into the bathroom, shitting myself, and there was no one in there, and the shower's kind of spitting like something from Exorcist, like. Tss, tss, tss. Anyway.
What was it like?
Tss, tss, tss. So I think it's the gay ghost saying he's back, bitch, or. According to a couple of plumbers, there's a problem with my airlock.
Right.
So there's air in the pump. But either or, I think it's just been a couple of bumps as well in the night. So
You're going to have to get a vicar in for an exorcism.
yeah, I will.
Oh, get
But if it's a gay ghost, you know, it'll be a sassy one. It'll be harder to get rid of. You call that holy water?
Get my vicar in.
Oh yeah, we could get you.
Get
Tom the
in.
vicar.
Yeah, Tom the vicar.
So I'm genuinely. There's just been a couple of things. It might not be a gay ghost. It could be my grandma Fish.
Right.
She used to like to play jokes and stuff.
Yeah. Is there a heavy nicotine smell?
Imagine a shower turning on itself in the middle of the night. Shit myself.
This first one is from Sophie from Gloucester.
That's a lovely jumper, by the way.
Thank you. I got it for Christmas.
Did you? Who got you that?
My parents.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
I knew it would be so good, darling. I bought it for James originally, but it was too big for him. So we hammed it down to William, darling. And it's a very good colour on you. It would be a better colour on my James.
She handed it up, I think.
Handed it up?
Yeah.
Hand-me-downs.
Yeah, but it's me.
Okay,
so
carry on.
This is from Sophie from Gloucester. Dear William, PB, Diego and Jordan. Oh, look, you're at the end.
Diego's in today as well.
He is, yes.
I thought you mentioned me. Bloody hell, you've done a mock impression.
Oh, he's under our desk.
Oh, he's under the desk. Oh, hiya, pal. Oh, he is really sweet. You've done a mock impression. You've done that bitch there drinking a champagne impression, but you've not mentioned me all day. Carry on.
I've been invited to my friend's Hen-Do, a 3-day weekend event in Newcastle with salsa classes, brunch, clubbing and sightseeing.
Class.
I love the sound of it. Good, I'm glad you do. And I want to go. But the costs are starting to add up. The accommodation costs over £100 each. The dance class is over 30, and that's only for an hour. Plus, travel to get there and back will cost me about 100. Us Southerners have never explored much past Birmingham, and I really want to go. But how do I politely suggest that we don't do all of the things mentioned, as it will cost a lot more than I can afford? Why does a Hen-Do involve 3 days of events and not a one-night thing? Much appreciated in advance. Kind regards, Sophie from Gloucester.
Sophie, this is really good. They can get ridiculous now. People who want to go to Vegas on the big stag do's and stuff. As you get older, I've noticed that stag do's now. Remember, I used to go on we used to go away for a week and stuff. Now, 1 or 2 nights is enough, purely because of cost as well. Plus, all my mates have got kids and stuff. But yeah, I'd say if you are organising a hen or stag do, just be careful of costs.
Yeah,
because I mean,
I would look.
But, I mean if it was just the salsa lesson, because you don't need to book them as well. Like it's a fine balance. You've got to book something, but you can't do too much. If that was me, I think the train, the accommodation and the salsa would be enough. You don't need to add more things onto that, do you?
No, I think anyone organising hen or stags, obviously not my forte, famously, But anyone organising hen or stags, before you start going, it is this dates, or it's these dates, and it's this much, I think within the WhatsApp group, which presumably the bride or groom are not in, you need to sort of get a sense check of what everyone's budget is and what people are expected to, what people are happy to pay. And you can do that anonymously. You can set up a Google form or something similar so people can anonymously submit what they feel their budget is going to be. I would do that. Takes away the pressure, because you don't want somebody going, well, that's far too much, I'm going to sort of, well, that's it, I'm off, because actually the bride may want them there. And probably what the bride or the stag is probably more, or the groom, sorry, is more concerned about is not how much everything costs, but actually just having a nice time with their friends. And actually you don't need to go overboard with salsa lessons in this instance, sightseeing, etc. It's just a group of friends coming together for a laugh, and that's priceless. So it doesn't necessarily need to be very expensive.
Yeah, I agree. Like, just if you're booking one, be careful. And if it is too much, you need to message Sophie, I assume it'll be the, what's chief bridesmaid, what they called?
Chief bridesmaid, maid of honour.
Maid of honour. So just speak to her and just say, look, that's a bit there.
This last one is from Katie. Dear William, Jordan and EPB, I have a question about dining etiquette. Recently, while dining out with my usually quite posh parents, I witnessed my dad pour the last bottle of wine into his glass and then upend the bottle, pouring it neck side down back into the ice bucket. I understand this is to signal to the waiting staff that you're finished with the wine and they can take it away or offer you more, but it struck me as common and uncouth. What is the correct way to do it? Place it back in neck side up and allow the waiter to check and offer another bottle, or invert the bottle so it's arse side up? I'm waiting anxiously to hear your answer. All the best, Katie.
First of all, Katie, shouldn't he have poured the last of the dregs of the wine in the other glasses before his own?
Yes, he should have done. Unless, of course, well done you.
Piece of piss, this etiquette malarkey. Honestly.
Unless, of course, Katie and her family's glasses were already full.
Or they said no.
Or they said no. Then yes, always offer...
I love the international sign for no more wine. Put your hand out and just go. All right, look.
Do it again, but butch. Yes. So there's no rule that says you don't do it. I probably wouldn't do it. I would hopefully be dining somewhere where the waiter would notice that it is empty, or would be pouring the wine themselves and would be controlling it rather than letting you do it. But it's not wrong to put the bottle in upside down. It's fine. I don't think it's very elegant, but it is technically fine.
Okay.
What do you do in Burnley?
Just get a straw.
Do you drink wine in Burnley?
I only drink wine in house, really.
Oh
no, if I was going for a meal, I'd have wine. Yeah.
It's fine with wine.
Yeah, I'd have... What do we do? Just get wine, pass it round, drink it.
Do you have boxed wine in Burnley?
Well, apparently boxed wine is back in.
Oh, really?
As in, like...
Because it's cardboard and... Well, no, glass is recyclable.
It's good for the fridge and stuff, and it tastes
It's good for the fridge?
It's good for the...
What do you mean? I mean, the fridge doesn't have feelings.
They do a really good... There's really fancy wines. You can get boxed wine, so...
Right. Could you sit forward, please?
Sorry. Yeah, do you like wine?
I do like wine, but I don't... I like red more than white.
I like red more than white.
And I'll never... other than that bottle you gave me that I said last year that I started drinking of an evening, I will normally have a gin at home, but I don't have wine. I don't go around with a glass of wine, unless our friends over.
I love red wine.
What's your favourite type?
It's got to be a Rioja.
Rioja.
Chilled Rioja.
Yeah, you came back from Spain with this old put the Rioja in the fridge nonsense.
And when you come round, you'll be having chilled Rioja.
Oh, well, I won't offer it.
I don't like it. I don't mind a Jordan Southie. I don't mind a Malbec.
I love a Malbec. A full-bodied Argentinian pressed on your lips.
There's a good one they do in Tesco.
Really?
I just missed your joke again there.
Yeah. Do you know, a few people say to me that sometimes on this podcast there are two podcasts going on simultaneously.
Yeah, no, I can believe that. There is two different conversations going on, isn't there?